Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new live stream. Today we are back on some more Satisfactory, where we are going to be working on our starter factory's exterior. If you've missed the last couple streams, essentially we're on a bit of a mission that I've nicknamed Operation Desert Dome, and in case you're wondering, no, you don't have to go back and watch the last two streams, because I'm going to be condensing this into a video. So you don't have to consume like 9 hours worth of content, have no fear. But regardless, today we are going to be continuing that. We've got a little bit more of the exterior to go, which should take us about 40 minutes, maybe an hour. Because now I've got all the blueprints, all I've got to do is to literally just place it down, which isn't too bad. After that, I then want to be working on the roof. Then after we've got the roof finished, I want to add the very final bits of decoration and detail, which most likely won't consist of much on the roof. It's, again, I might eat my words in a minute. But as far as what I'm aware, I want it to be a relatively flat roof, so there shouldn't be much detail required there, and that's intentional. Let's see how that's going to go. In regards to the interior, we've got a little bit to do, but again, we might do that today, might do that another day, and there's one other thing I'd like to try and get done today, if possible, and that's essentially all of this. I want to try and calculate, or start to calculate, my iron factory's resources. So all of my stages are going to be put up here, reinforced iron plates, cable, rotor, etc, etc. And the reason why I do this is so I can try and calculate the amount of iron ore and water that I'm going to need for this project. I'm then going to make all of my iron ingots, stages, reinforced iron plates, all that sort of stuff in my iron factory. So that requires a lot of planning. Like all of this, everything that I've built so far, not including my starter factory, has required a lot of planning, but I think it's worth it, and I'm enjoying it so far, so in my mind at least, it is worth it. Welcome Adam, hope that you're doing good. Yeah, we are back for another stream. Should be live for about... Let's try and do 2 hours today, because the last couple streams I think we've done 2 hours, so let's try and do another couple hours today. And also, very quickly, thank you very much for 5,600 subscribers. That, again, is remarkable. Thank you very much. And thank you for my first ever video reaching 100,000 views. I mean, that's just a silly number. That's, like, wow. Considering I make the most mid content, I really do appreciate that. And believe it or not, it's not like any of my best recipe videos. It was a reaction video, which was completely demonetized by YouTube within the very first 3 minutes of it going public, so that's cool. But anyway, the very first thing that I want to try and do today, as we always do here on the channel, in case you're new here, this might be a bit weird, but we're kind of used to it on the channel, and that's Geoguessr. Essentially, you got to try and guess where in the world you are, and yes. Let's start off with famous places, then we'll do a very quick round of around the world. Okay, Mecca. This has to be Mecca. There you go. It's a bit of a giveaway. We are in Riyadh, right? I believe it's Riyadh. Must be this. No, that's the airport. No. I've actually got no idea. Maybe we're not... Oh, we're not in Riyadh, are we? Medina or Jeddah? Let's try Jeddah. Welcome, early pause. Bangladesh? I mean, it might be, but I don't think it is. Medina? My mouse is still broken, by the way. Still. Please zoom in. Oh my god. Maybe it is. Oh, bruh. Should we go Riyadh again? Because at least with Riyadh, there was a couple mosques. A mosque in Saudi Arabia? I know, crazy. I've never really tried looking for it, though. It's not this. It's huge. I think it is in Riyadh. Let's try the outskirts. Nope. My mouse is so broken. I'm trying to zoom out, but it's zooming in. Bro. Oh, what was that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it must be here. Oh, dearie me. From an easy one to a slightly more difficult one. Flag is that? It's red with a white cross. It looks a little bit like the flag of Gibraltar, but this is not Gibraltar. It's way too flat. You would have seen the mountains. It looks a little bit like the Vatican. No, this is not Italy. The architecture here is a bit more Germanic. Although this does look a little bit like the Vatican, but again, it's not, I don't think. So these are where the guards are. I don't know. Unfortunately, we can't see the guards, but we can see the guard towers. It could be Denmark. That's not the Danish flag. It's the same colors as the Danish flag. But this doesn't look Danish. That building there. Everything, like, if I just saw this, I'd assume it's, like, France, maybe. I really don't know. A part of me wants to go Liechtenstein, but I don't feel like Liechtenstein's got a building like that. How about... because where would this even be? No, I don't think it is. What flag's that? No. I saw the blue there, so I thought it might have been Estonia. Black, white, and blue. Should we try and go Estonia? That would be an insane guess if it is. Although I can't picture this being Estonia. No reason why it won't be. Let's just try. Near some sort of government building. I know that's a church. Let's try. Okay, it was Denmark. Okay, so the colours were Danish in the end. That's okay. It was between 3 countries, Denmark, Estonia, and Liechtenstein for me. I'm fine with that. Okay, wow. I knew it. I was saying to myself, it looks a bit like the Tower of London, but I don't want to say it just in case I get it wrong. But then, I think we are in Londonstan. Please just zoom in. I'm guessing this is the Tower of London. Which, I don't necessarily know where that is. I'm not from London. It's somewhere along here. That's King's College. Wow, King's College is that close to the Thames? No idea. There you go, Tower of London. So I think we are somewhere around here. Beautiful. There we go. We've got 2 5,000 point rounds. You love to see it. Oh, this is beautiful. Although, to be fair, I think most of Europe looks rather beautiful. Okay, it's the flag of the Netherlands. Or is it? I know I can move, by the way, but I'm trying not to move for this. You can see the cycle lanes. Is this Liechtenstein? Or Liechtenstein? I think Liechtenstein's the way you actually pronounce it. I'm going to go Luxembourg. I think Luxembourg's the answer. Because it's similar looking to the... similar colours to the Netherlands flag. I don't think this is the Netherlands. Luxembourg. I think we are somewhere near here. There we go, fantastic. We were just over a kilometre away there. We'll take... Oh, wow, what is that? Look at the architecture on this thing. Look at the detail in that. Why have I never seen this before? That's incredible. No idea where it is. No idea. I could move around for this one, but I don't think it's going to change my mind massively. We are somewhere in Africa. Madagascar was the very first country I thought of, but I don't think it is. I know that the Mali Empire used to be huge. Very, very wealthy. This seems like something they would have built back then. So maybe Timbuktu, which is a real place, by the way. I just don't know where. Where's the capital? Bamako. Does this look like the middle of a capital? No. I still feel like this is going to be somewhere near Mali. Oh, there we go. Timbuktu. Let's do it. Chat, my finger slipped. I was actually going to go India, but then my finger slipped. You're telling me that's in like central New Delhi? Have I never seen it? To be fair, it did look a bit Indian. Oh well. So we had a couple good guesses there. The Denmark one was annoying. The London one, obviously, I got. The Saudi one, obviously, I got. And Luxembourg, we got. But that India guess, man. That, except for that, that was a good round. Wait, no, don't play again. Let's do a very quick game of World, then we'll get straight onto some Satisfactory content. And again, thank you very much to everyone who's tuning in today. This looks very Mexican, Central American, potentially. Bolivia, potentially. Is there even Bolivian coverage in this game? A flag? No. It's a dead end. Damn. Okay. That's fine. This also looks like a dead end. It is. Do we see any writing, at least? I mean, there's a human. What's the landscape saying? Tons of mountains there in the back. Okay. If we were in, let's say, Peru, for example, how flat is this area out here? We're not in Lima. It's mountainous almost straight away. Like, Peru is essentially just a mountain. And then a forest. There we go. Welcome, Wolf. Hope that you're doing well. No, we always start off with a game of Satisfactory. Game of Geoguessr. Coca-Cola. I know that they love Coca-Cola in Mexico. $8. Believe they have dollars in Mexico. Mexicanas? Okay, so we are in Mexico. Good. Pretty sure you're playing Satisfactory. Yeah, we are doing a Satisfactory stream. I will repeat myself again for you. I like to start off with a game of Geoguessr, then we move to Satisfactory afterwards. Though I literally did just say that. I don't think we're in Mexico City. I think we're somewhere a bit. Ooh. Maybe towards Guatemala somewhere. Let's just go here. Damn it. Italy is the very first country I thought of. Let's just go somewhere towards the mountains up here. Lovely. This looks like the US. Well, you were wrong. What? Don't know what flag that is. Okay. Definitely the US. I'm trying to see if I can guess a state. No idea though. It's all the same. What does that sign say? I mean, I can't really tell. Like, judging by the trees, we could be somewhere in the north towards Canada. Maybe Washington? But I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, we're in Virginia, it looks like. Not too bad. Welcome, Cabals. Hope that you're doing well. This is somewhere either in Russia or near Russia. Got 2 more rounds to go. The obvious guess is Moscow. Wait. No. If we can see dots RU, it means we're in Russia. Most likely. I cannot. Oh, there we go. We are fantastic. Yeah, let's go somewhere near Moscow. It's either Moscow or like St. Petersburg. That's my guess. I would not have guessed all the way down there. Damn. It's like whenever I guess the capital cities, it's not the capital city. Oh well. How do you think it was East Coast? Sure. Of course you did. Of course. Okay, America again. Basketball hoop, definitely America. It's our very final guess. And we'll get on to some Satisfactory. Like somewhere in California, potentially. San Diego? O'Reilly. Irish name. There weren't many Irish in California. It still could be in California. The weather looks nice as well. Let's just try it. Somewhere near San Diego. Actually, no. In between. There. Colorado. Yeah, not too bad. I'll take it. At least we got the Italian one and Mexican. I technically got... In theory, we actually got all of them right. Like the countries, we got all of them right. So that's pretty good. This Satisfactory charts we're most likely going to come back to a bit later on today. So, what have I done there? So that's not too bad. I will keep that tab open. There we go. Okay. Let's do it. We're going to have a few frame drops every now and then. Not really too much I can do about that. And let's also turn on the audio. There we go. Good. Alright, that was the fun part over. Now it's time for work, essentially. Good. The plan is just to keep on extending this. I definitely want to try and work on the under part there. But that seems like something I'll do off camera, though. Because of how long it's going to end up taking. For you, can I try and do something quite nice over here? Unfortunately, every single action I do is going to lag. That's just the game and my PC. Like, literally every single thing I do, my game lags. It's insane. Oh well. So, we started this wall, didn't we? We didn't yet finish it, but that's not really a problem. We can do that now. Okay. Now I've got to try and remember where all my blueprint hotkeys actually are. Oh, my hotbar's broken? No, it's fine. It's just lagging. There we go. Exterior. We then need... Oh, that's a bad time for me to fall down there. I think it's this. There we go, nice. Wait, are they touching there? It didn't look like they were. No, they are. That's perfect. Good. Okay. Great. So now let's try and add in this corner. It should be rather simple, I believe. I think it's this one. Yes. This is what we're going to try and do today. This should not take as long as it did yesterday. Purely because we haven't really got as much to do as what we had yesterday. That's great. Try and connect that them there as well. That's not a problem. Let's just try and add in one more of these around here. Which let's go with you. Yeah, perfect. Yep, that looks good. I think what I'm going to try and do is go with one of you lots, then one more of the lights, then the remainder will just be without the lights. Happy with that. I don't know why I've actually added this beam thing here, because it's not even central, but I'm just going with it now. I don't dislike it. If I disliked it, I would have got rid of it. I think it looks okay. Have that. Now let's extend that walk thing. Still very happy I've added. I forgot whenever you log back in, everything resets from Zoop to default, and you have to change absolutely everything again. It's fine. Takes a bit of time, but it's not impossible. Right. So how am I going to do this? Well, I want you to go up to around about there. Then get rid of you lots. And I suppose I want to do this. Got a one gap there now. And do the exact same thing there, again with a one gap. Beautiful. Okay, good. Next up now is to extend this around to here. And, oh, probably add in the top half of this. That will probably help. And I believe that is you. Yes. I still don't necessarily know why this is not, like, even. Like, whenever I try and place it down, it's always one off. I don't know the reason as to why it does that. I'm sure it makes sense. I've maybe messed something up. I just don't know what it is. I wish I did. Oh well, tough. Lovely. Welcome, Vinod. Hope that you're doing well. Welcome back. Oh, it's doing the bug again, where it places things down where I'm not looking. It's always very fun. I don't know how I can stop that, though. Because in theory, if you're looking at something, you'd expect the thing that you want to build to be placed where you're looking at, not the direction that you're not looking at. Again, maybe it's something on my part that I'm doing wrong. There we go. Lovely. Time for our concrete pillar. And let's not forget to paint these as well. Already we're starting to move with speed, which is fantastic. Because the quicker I can get it done, the quicker I can work on other things, which is what I'm excited to do. This project was never supposed to be a long project. I was expecting it would take maybe 2 streams at most, and we're now in our 3rd stream. And I'm expecting that I'm going to have to do a little bit off camera as well now. I could do it on camera, I just don't want to, like, bore everyone. Also, I didn't do this corner either. We can do that. That's what I was looking for. You painted. You are painted. Brilliant. So let's work on this corner, and then we'll work our way back around to where we just were. Grab you. Drag you off to there. Not all the way. Please. The mouse isn't working again. Oh my god, everything's breaking. Everything. I've noticed whenever one thing breaks, everything breaks. But I'm not replacing like $4,000 worth of equipment, including my PC. I'm not buying a new PC. Oh no. Today I finished building a nuclear sulfuric acid setup. It makes 3,260 acid per minute, and it looks pretty neat too. And it's the first yellow building you ever built. Oh wow, a yellow building. I don't think I've ever built a yellow building. Normally I just go for somewhat brutalisque buildings. That's what I like to try and call it. Not entirely brutalisque, but somewhat brutalisque. Because it's just nice. A yellow building, that can be interesting. No reason why not, right? No reason why not. So I want you to go there. You're gonna go here. There we go. Okay. Welcome, Glitch. Hope that you're doing well. Quickwire is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it can be. There's a few things I think are going to be a bit of a pain, which I'm weirdly looking forward to, but at the same time, I don't know. Should be interesting. As long as I stream it, it won't be as bad. Please, no. And again, it's not... Oh my god. Pain. Nearly 12,000 quickwire. Oh, damn. Why is there so much? What's the quickwire for? I mean, I've got it written down. I can just check. So this is my nuclear setup that I'll be doing. Is it for the fixite trigons? I've got 1,000 caterium ingots there. That's not quickwire though, that's just extra caterium. Oh yeah, for the high-speed connectors, right? So we've got 420 there, but I'm pretty sure we make a lot more somewhere else. Another 360 there. Luckily, a lot of my recipes don't actually use quickwire or caterium. It just really uses raw quartz, which is the main reason as to why I'm using the majority of my caterium ore for this project. Hey, limited as well. Ah, right. Fuse uranium cells. Ah. I mean, I've got a lot of concrete, a bit of nitrogen gas. Only 100 nitrogen gas there per minute. It's not too bad. More quickwire. Other than that, I think we're actually okay with it. More quickwire. Okay, that's actually quite a lot. But it's mostly for these electromagnetic control rods. That seems to be where we're sinking a lot of quickwire in. But that's okay. It should be fun. Apparently. Fun. We're going to pretend it is, at least. It'll be something new, so that's always good. And the thing is that one of the main reasons as to why I'm actually looking forward to doing nuclear in the safe, if my PC can survive that long, is because I've never done it before. And I want to try and see what mistakes I'm going to make and how I can learn from those mistakes. I've also been thinking of doing a world where I just focus on power. So every single thing I make will just be going into my nuclear factory. Or nuclear facility. And I want to try and make it like as big a nuclear power plant as I physically can. The problem with that will just be the liquid logistics, because I really hate liquid logistics in this game. And of course, there's a lot of it anyway. But especially in a nuclear factory when you're dealing with potentially tens of thousands of water per minute. Let alone everything else. You need a lot of nitrogen. Yeah, there's a few things that you do need nitrogen for in this game. Yep. Should be fine. Should be alright. The electromagnetic control rods. Yeah. They're gonna be fun. Anyway, I think we've done that corner now. The one very small thing that I want to try and do is this. A decoration, why not? Don't turn it on until you have all the waste management. Oh, yeah. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, you do not want to make that mistake. And why has all this reset itself? There's a reason I placed it in that order, because it was easy to remember. And now when I've logged back on, it's moved everything around again. Oh well. I shouldn't really be surprised. How's that? How's that? Good. Lovely. We'll chuck you in there. My PC will almost crash. And then we'll place one more of you lots. I'll rotate it. There we go. Into here. How's that looking? Looking perfect. Great. So yeah, we'll chuck you into there. We'll then get our corner piece, which is going to go literally right there. Well, not right there, but somewhere near it at least. There we go. Already good. Then place potentially one more of you lot here as well. That could be quite nice. Yes, they don't overlap. Brilliant. Well, no, they do overlap, but not in a bad way. So I'm very happy with that. Let's plop you down there. We'll then go here. You should be in place there perfectly. You are. Great. Make 800 uranium waste into 160 plutonium waste. It's 1,883 nitrogen gas. Wow. Yeah, that is quite a bit. Yeah. It's not cheap, but I think it'll be worth it. I think. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Again, hopefully. Okay, let's just make sure that you're... No. You go up to here. There we go. How do you come up with these blueprints all ahead of time? Literally, I just try. Trial and error is the best way I can describe it. Some of my blueprints are okay. Others are horrible. Like, when I was making my drone port blueprints... Get rid of that just for a moment. Over here, I spent maybe 7.5 hours designing that blueprint because I made so many different variations of it and they were all terrible. So it's not like one day I just open the blueprint designer and make something and it's perfect. A lot of the time I'll design something. Wait. Why is this not... Okay, something's gone wrong here. But yeah, I'll design something. Then I'll place it down and then I'm not happy with it. So then I'll do it again. If it's good, I'll keep it. If it's bad, I'll get rid of it. I'll keep doing that again and again and again until eventually it's alright. What's the problem here? You're not snapped onto the right thing. This looks fine. You guys are alright. I don't know what was going on with this blueprint. It's really weird. That's a shame. That again. You literally just trial and error, and also don't be afraid to make mistakes either. Just enjoy it. Have a podcast on in the background. Have a video or whatnot. Anything. A little bit of fun. That should be fine again, right? You enjoyed nuclear a lot, so provided your PC can survive, yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be interesting. And again, it's... What? Why is it not straight? Okay, so this looks perfect. Isn't that what I did last time? Let's just double check. Everything down here looks spot on. Okay, that's better. I don't know what I was doing then. It's okay. And again, everything here looks pretty good as well. That's lined up. That's lined up. Perfect. That was weird. Anyway. I don't mind encountering a problem as long as we can overcome it. And I'm fine with it. But not all problems can be overcome. Are you going to fit in here now? Are you going to be nice? I think that is an almost perfect fit. It's not quite perfect. But I'm actually very happy with that, so let's just plop that in like so. And making sure everything here lines up again. I can't rotate it. There we go, thank you. Does that look? Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Lovely. Let's make sure that all of these beams are connected. Most important part now. There we go. Love that. Good. 3,584 nitrogen gas. Damn. Wonder why it's so costly. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Must be. Although sometimes it's nice when some recipes actually are quite difficult to do. Because if every recipe was simple, the game would be boring. And it's trying to find that perfect balance of making a recipe difficult, but not too difficult that people will just quit the game in like frustration. I think the game's done it pretty well. Okay, this is looking good. That looks perfect to me. Unfortunately, there is a one gap, but we can just fill that ourselves. That's not a problem. It'll take about a minute to do, but it's alright. This is very good progress, because I believe after we turn this corner, we've only got one more wall left to go. No. Damn it. Okay, then we've got one more wall left to go. Right, so we're definitely almost there now. Yeah. Almost. And I think I actually want you to be a light blueprint. Go light there, lights there. That look pretty good. Hate heavy modular frames. They're probably using the wrong recipe. There's a recipe that I'm using that is incredible. Oh, but we hate screws. Okay, use the recipe that doesn't use screws. Okay, but there's too much encased industrial beams. Okay, we'll use the recipe that uses less. I've already shown this before, but this let me try and find where I can even show this recipe. Where am I using heavy modular frames? Yeah, there we go. So this recipe, when compared to the basic recipe, uses way less modular frames, it uses less steel pipes, it uses less encased industrial beams, and it uses concrete, only 37 concrete instead of screws. So this recipe is one of, if not the best recipes in the entirety of Satisfactory. I really think that. Especially with the way I'm using it, because I'm literally only using limestone and iron. Of course, I'm also using water as well to save on iron, but we're not using any copper. We're not using any coal. So you're already saving on tons of other logistical resources. In fact, I'm wondering now when I'm reading this, can I fit this into a modular factory? There's parts, yeah. I mean, this recipe is just superior. For most recipes in this game, it depends on what situation you're in. Like, do you want to use Caterium or raw quartz? Do you want to use petroleum coke or do you want to use coal? This might cost a lot of this resource but saves you on that resource, whereas a second recipe does the opposite. Whereas with that recipe that I've just shown you, there's no two ways around it. That is just the best recipe for it. It is just the best recipe. Well, not just in my opinion, but like, it is. Like, it saves you on everything. And of course, because you're using less resources, you're then placing down less machines. Less machines means less power. So it is just... It's a good recipe. Although I have recommended it a lot, to be fair. In past videos and stuff. Why not if I think it's good? I wouldn't recommend someone use a recipe unless I personally use it or unless I think it's very good. Because then what's the point? I knew that wasn't straight. It's annoying. Let's try that again. Better. And now whilst we're here, we can do this corner. I think you're going to come up to around about there. Seems right. Then increase you round to there, increase you round to there for now. And we'll do you. Great. Yeah, some recipes are quite interchangeable. Yep. Nope. There we go. I think the final thing that I'm going to need here is this, and of course our concrete pillar. Wee. Yeah, diluted fuel again. Yep. I have made a video, I believe, a while ago now, titled like the best recipes on Satisfactory 1.0, where I made like a compilation of all my best recipe videos, but then I sort of explained why some recipes are good. And there were some people complaining in the comments of that video, being like, why did you not explain everything too much, but I made things too overcomplicated. I mean, if explaining an answer is making things overcomplicated, I would hate to be in your brain. Let's just say that. What does 1 plus 1 equal 2? Well, the reason why... Don't care. The reason why it's important for me to explain why I recommend certain recipes is because I could say anything, right? If I haven't got the evidence to back it up, then what's the point of me saying it? I could say 1 plus 1 equals 3. Doesn't mean I'm right. Whereas if I, like, prove the fact I'm right, then it's inarguable. Inarguable. What an annoying word to say. Aww. It was about time I made that mistake there, because when I'm trying to paint this pillar, normally I enable the settings so that I'm only colouring in the pillars, but I just didn't do it that time. And that was, of course, the one time that I painted the wall behind it. Oh well. There you go. Good job, me. The 200-page proof. It's like in school when your maths teacher tells you to show the workings out. It's like, but sir, it's 5 plus 6. Welcome, Keith. Hope that you're doing well. You just started playing Satisfactory, and it's very addictive, it is. Do you prefer Factorio over Satisfactory? Well, this might sound a bit surprising. I've never played any other factory game other than Satisfactory. This is my very first introduction into the genre. So, I am going to say Satisfactory for that reason. But I've seen fantastic things about Factorio, and I do want to give it a shot when I'm maybe a bit bored of Satisfactory. But unfortunately, I am just not bored of this game just yet. So, I'm gonna have to say Satisfactory, but again, I've heard very good things about both. And again, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. There we go. Right, now we're going to try and do this corner, which is not going to be fun. I can already tell it now, it's not going to be enjoyable. So that's fine. But yeah, we've got a 2 gap here. Damn. Okay, this one might take a while to do, but that's okay. So let's not forget the roof up bit. Roof should not be that difficult to do. It should take... I don't want to jinx it. It should take no more than 20 minutes to do the roof. Which sounds like a long time, but it's taken me multiple hours to do the outside of this. So, it's nothing in comparison. How does this actually look, by the way? Yeah, it doesn't look awful. It looks okay. Again, considering this was only supposed to be a concrete cube, it's... alright. I think what I want to try and do here is something like this, maybe. Add you there, why not? Just replicate you over there, then replicate you over there. Yeah, 20 minutes in this game is rather short, to be fair. I feel like time flies whenever you play this game. I feel like that whenever I stream sometimes. Like I'll be building something, I'll look at the clock to see how long I've been live. I see, okay, 20 minutes, not too bad. I then place down a few walls, I talk to chat, I place down a refinery, then it's been an hour and a half. I'm like, well, okay, how? How is an hour gone past like that? It happens though. In this game, it definitely does happen. Okay, that's not too bad. I do want to try and place this next part down. And do I want it to be a light? I don't think I do want it to be a lights blueprint. I think we'll save the light blueprint. One there, then one there. That should look good. Okay, we'll do that then. Exploring, I do want to try and do another exploration stream. I do really enjoy those. We hunt for like summer sloops and mercer spheres and power slugs. Power slugs, we're not doing too bad. Summer sloops, we've got enough to spare. Mercer spheres are fine. In fact, how much have I actually done in regards to summer sloops and all that? I think we've finished the very first row, haven't we? Yep, second row. Okay, we've got a summer sloop. Actually, we've got tons over there. How do I do any of this? Oh, we've got no signal to that one. Damn, okay, we can reconnect that in a moment. Everything down there is fine. I wouldn't mind some extra slugs as well. Mercer spheres as well, I wouldn't mind them. But I swear we got mercer spheres from here, though. We did. They respawned the... Oh, William with the sub. Thank you very much, man. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, thank you. I could have sworn we got all the mercer spheres from here. Because I literally did a live stream where I collected a ton of mercer spheres and summer sloops from around here. And I remember doing that. It was hard drives. It was hard drives. It wasn't mercer spheres. That's why. Yeah, look, see, there's no hard drives here. But then when you go down here, there's 8. Okay. That's why. Okay. Am I particularly bothered in collecting hard drives anymore? No, I've literally got every recipe that I need as of right now. Although I still do want to try and collect the remainder of the hard drives in the world. So, I'll probably do a stream, maybe sometime this week, honestly. I want to get this project done. I'll record and release a video about that. It should only take like a couple days because I've already started editing this video. But that shouldn't take too long to do. Okay, we've got 3 gap there. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, the Red Forest. It's where everyone builds their aluminium factories. got good access to bauxite. And it's just not too bad, because you also got your crude oil nearby as well, where you can then make petroleum coke to make your electrode scrap. You've got a water fairly close by as well. You've also got coal, I believe, fairly close. Yeah, actually, you've got tons of coal, don't you? So you can also use You can also use coal as well for your electrodes aluminium recipe. It's a bit like everyone having their rocket fuel factory in the Blue Crater Lake, because you literally have everything that you need on your doorstep. In fact, it would have been weird not to do it there. Did I do my factory there? No. Did I regret it? Not really. Because there's not really a lot of room over there. That's my excuse, at least. You should fit in like that. There we go, you do slide in there perfectly. You collect 5 slugs and suddenly 25 yeah, it takes forever to do. It does. That's why I stream it. Because like I never ever go hunting for power slugs, crash sites, Sonos loops off camera. I much prefer to do it on camera. Also, another main reason why I do it on camera is so that people can't accuse me of like cheating, right? If I literally show you the process of me collecting the slugs and whatnot, you can see that I don't like spawn them in. Not spawn them in, but like exploit them in, essentially. Which you can do if you want to, but I just don't like to do personally. It's a personal preference. Okay, time for the pillars. One there. Make sure to paint all of them as well. I think I forgot to paint one of them, which is actually quite annoying. But that's fine. Still wish there was a way to turn off the day-night cycle. I'm sure there's a mod for it, but I'm doing a vanilla series, so I'm not using any mods in this playthrough. The original reason why I was doing that was so that people at home can follow along. So if I built something, you can build it without having to download like 17 different mods. Of course, that kind of went out the window when I started building crap like this. That's my fault. It is. I'm guilty. Lock me up, throw away the key, feed me to the dragon, you know? Spire Coast. Yeah, that's a fantastic place to do it as well. That's where I've got my blasting of rubber. Why are there 4 trains there? Okay, that's the petroleum one, that's fine, and that's something else. You should all be spaced out. Canister. Then you should be fuel. Good. Canister. Fuel. Canister. Okay, so they are spread out, to be fair. Not brilliantly, but sure. And there's so many of these dismantle crates, because they're all glitched underneath the map. But yeah, anyway, the Spire Coast is a fantastic place to do it. That's where my plastic and rubber factory is. That's what I was trying to say about 25 minutes ago when I started that sentence. Yep. Trains are such a nightmare. The thing is, I love trains, like the look of them. I don't think I'm going to be using them again for my next world. I'm just going to do conveyor belts. Because I can trust a conveyor belt. I know, okay, Mark 5 conveyor belt, 780 items per minute. I am going to get 780 items per minute from it. Whereas with trains, it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's just not worth the risk or the gamble. Okay, next corner. I missed a corner. Like we kind of flew past that one there. Also, regarding any holidays I'm taking anytime soon, I shouldn't be on vacation anytime soon. I don't think so, at least. If I do, I'll make a community post about it, but no, I should be okay. They look cool. Yeah, that's the reason I use them, because they add a bit of life. I still find them annoying to do. Another one gap, bro. That's annoying. Oh well. So that's gonna go in there. Same with this. Am I ever actually going to use this catwalk? No. Also, lifts. Lifts are incredible. In case you guys don't know, oh, okay, I thought I double placed that. In update 1.1, they are going to be adding lifts into the game. I have already made a 1.1 breakdown video. In fact, I've made 2 and a live stream about it as well. So feel free to check those out. But essentially, yes, they are adding a lift as well as some other stuff into the game. A few architectural things as well, which is fantastic to see. So that's very exciting. Very exciting. What do I do here? First things first. There we go. In fact, isn't this where I said I wanted to have the lights blueprints? I think so. Okay. That's a very, very simple change. Don't worry about it. Literally, that. There you go. Simple as pie. We're going to extend you to around about there. Same thing with you as well. Brilliant. Of that one there as well. Last time we did conveyors, there was a solid 50 conveyors all going to the same location, and it never, or you never tidied them either, so it was spaghetti. Even an Italian would be proud. Yeah, the thing is with conveyor belts, I find them quite easy to organize, because I do things like this. See that tunnel there in the back that goes towards our fixtures factory? That could probably handle like 20 conveyor belts, and it looks nice. So imagine you've got like one factory that's producing all your iron stuff, then another factory that's producing your copper stuff, and you want some of your copper and your iron to go towards the same place. Just have one of those tunnels, and there you go. It looks not completely shite. And of course, because it's a conveyor belt, there's no crazy logistics involved. And of course, trains consume electricity, I'm pretty sure. Then drones also consume other resources. So it's so simple to do. I'm a bit biased though, but I like it. Nice. Then extend you round to there. Same thing here with you, but only going one that time. You're going to go up. Same with you. Make sure you paint all of these as well. I think I've actually got 5 columns to paint, don't I? Concrete structures, sorry. That's what they're called, concrete structures. I call them pillars because they are. In my eyes, they'll always be pillars. Speaking of pillars and 1.1 that we were talking about a bit earlier on, they are also adding pillars into update 1.1, like proper pillars. Which looks great. Look forward to that. I think everything here is fine for now. And this should be our very final wall, which is great. I do want to fly down to this side over here and actually add in the exact same light blueprints that I've just done over there, but this time over here instead. I feel like I've missed something, but I don't know if I have. There we go. Ignore the lag. Please rotate. Please rotate. Thank you. Something just spawned in there. Oh, it was you. Okay, that's fine. I was very bamboozled there. what that was. Okay, let's focus on the roof. Kai, let's go. That's the wrong way, isn't it? Yes. I swear, every time I'm seeing Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay, I'm one step closer to buying it. I'm still holding off till the game's a bit cheaper and fixed. But something that I started this morning was, I think it's called Days Gone. The reason why I didn't like progress that far though is because it's one of those games I think I'd enjoy more playing in the evening. Because I'm that guy that enjoys playing games in the evenings rather than like the afternoon or the morning. I can't do like morning gaming sessions. I don't know why. Things like that get in your ear. It's annoying. It's infuriating! Oh well. That's fine. Too far down. Yep. Make sure that we paint to that. The reason why I paint it is just because it sticks out a little bit, but I quite like. The nuke Nobelisk. Yes. Those, That's the wrong blueprint again. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, they often do get in the way, but I try not to hurt them if I can. Yeah, they're annoying sometimes. Try and let it slide. It's the right thing to do. And sometimes the right thing to do is the most difficult thing to do. Epic bit of lag. My sin there was trying to place down a blueprint. How dare I? How are you gonna look? Centered. Okay. And also in the way as well, which doesn't really help. So what I think we're going to end up doing here is this. I'm going to instantly remove you, then I'm going to remove you. How's that going to look? And then you as well. And then you as well. Yeah, that looks fine. Yep, that's alright. I don't mind that. I don't hate it. I do not hate that. Although I hate that. Oh, well, let's see. Anything else that I would like to change down here? I think I want to remove you. Do you know, I think this one. We'll go there, and we'll go there. And you as well. There we go. Okay. I think that's this kind of done, actually. It's a massive factory. It is actually really big. It's only just now I've realized that this factory is kind of a lot bigger than I thought it was. There we go. I do want to... Oh, have I lost power there? Let's just bring you out to here so I can record a segment here for the YouTube video. There we go. Confirm that. Get rid of my webcam for just a moment. Okay. And a few hours later, and we have finally got our exterior completely finished. And this took so much longer to do than I thought. But honestly, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm then going to mention that it's not perfect, because it's not. Get rid of the light there as well. By no means is this perfect. Oh, nice bit of lag. By no means is this perfect, but honestly, it definitely gets the job done. Nice. But what next? Well, for that, we have to go up there. If I can make it. Come on. Because even though the outside looks relatively built, of course we've got absolutely nothing done in regards of interior. And we've also got huge gaps on these walls here as well. So now I think it's time to work on the roof. What I want to try and do everywhere essentially up until the beginning of this interior wall here is I want to make all of this concrete. Extremely simple. Then I've already got a blueprint designed for the roof. So let's see what that is. And now let me just show it. That would probably help. Where is it? Da, 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 da. There, that's what it is. Wait. There we go. Do I want to go up by one? Actually don't know. I might want to go up by one. Let's see. Let me just try and design this here for a minute, chat. I wasn't really thinking about this, but now I am thinking about it, so I can't stop thinking about it. So if you go from there... Okay. The only downside means I have to add like an extra wall around there. But we could paint it a different color, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Let's just plop that down. And essentially, this is what we are... Nice. And of course, it lags the second I start speaking. Cool. That's fine. And essentially, this is what we're looking at. So the underbelly is coated concrete, as you can see. But then above that, we've just got regular concrete, which again looks completely fine. Then here in the middle, I've surrounded this ceiling light with some basic chrome walls like that. This way, from the top of the project, all you actually see is a concrete foundation, which just looks like it's supposed to be there. It doesn't look too out of place at all. But then from underneath, you actually get that shiny, reflective sort of look from the coated concrete, which should, again, reflect rather nicely from the light up here as well. Inside of this factory, it might lag quite a bit, and I'm completely fine with that. What I'm mostly trying to do with this project is trying to reduce the lag outside of this factory. So again, I think so far everything here is going really, really well. The only downside in doing this, though, is that I've now got to make sure that I increase this wall by an extra 4 meters, or by one basic wall 4 meter height, so that shouldn't be too bad. Autosave, epic. So let's get started. Oh, game crash potentially? Nope. Ugh. Okay. So am I happy to commit with this plan? The only downside that I might see from this is this wall might glitch out a little bit. Is there a visual sort of snap? No, doesn't look like it. I think that's what we'll do then. Yeah. So you guys in like that. Then go around our entire factory, making sure this is all definitely done. We'll then add in our ramp. Then we'll add in our ceiling. That sounds like a plan to me, so let's get it done. Let's start by doing this. Lovely. Probably don't need the hover pack for this one. Why are you so slow? I know there are some parts of this build that do weirdly overlap. As far as what I can tell, that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. An extra one of these lots. Also, it might even be easier to get the jetpack for this build. I don't know. We'll have to see. That sticks out a bit too much. Everything here looks almost fine. Yeah, I think we're going to have to work on all these corners, but it takes us 3 seconds to do. There you go, done it. Have I done this, though? I haven't done this one. Okay. That's important to look at. So everything's looking fine so far. Fantastico. Is that too far? No, that's perfect. Are we looking here? You know what? This is actually our best one so far. Good job, me from yesterday. Although it's still not perfect, but it's okay. I don't really expect the majority of things I do in this game to be perfect. As long as they just function, then I'm happy with it. Yo. So that's all connected. No. Nice. You gonna snap through there now? No? Okay. I was a bit concerned it might do, but seems okay. This is a bit easier. I still think that even though this late, not late game, but mid to late game part of Satisfactory is fun, I still do prefer early game, and I don't know why. It's just really relaxing, I suppose. And why did I not do this corner? Like I did, but I just gave up. But just that early game when the most complicated thing that you can possibly make is reinforced iron plates. That's my favorite part of the game. Love it. Good fun. Let's just continue the loop. But this is exactly what I was hoping this project would end up looking like. In fact, it's probably better than what I thought this project would end up looking like. So in my eyes, it's a win. Although in my eyes, most things are a win. Even losses, to some extent. Oh my god, I can't do anything. Thank you. So much lag. Oh well. Oh, welcome, Doug. Hope that you're doing well. Not the only one who enjoys the game. Oh, the early game. Yeah, no, I love it. I know some people say it's tedious, it's annoying, but I think it's really good fun. It's definitely my favorite stage of Satisfactory. I'm like that with most games though. I think the early stages of most games, not all games, but most games are sometimes most enjoyable. And the game isn't too complicated. And when it starts to get more complicated, my brain's like, yeah, no. Nuclear power? No, stop. Quantum technology? Stop it. Take me back to reinforced iron plates, please. Yeah, I don't mind mid to late game, but again, there's just a very certain magic about early game that I just love. I think the reason why I like it so much is because Satisfactory perfected it. It's not too complicated, where your brain sort of just explodes. It's not too easy where you get bored, but it's just right where you're hooked to the game, but you don't feel stressed to build a certain thing at a certain time. As long as you have a decent amount of core power, then you can just AFK essentially. If you've done it right. I did not realize this roof was in such a state, by the way. I thought it looked fine, but I guess clearly not. There we go. Now, do I actually want to bring the roof in by one? Or going up? I could see why I'd want to do that. So I'll go in like this, I suppose. And then add a ramp. What about, where is it? This. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. So yeah, I want to essentially try and place that, but I knew it was going to do that. Place that, but one further out. Here. Would I prefer that? I don't know. In theory, then it should actually be up here. Yeah, I think I actually do prefer that a little bit. You do have to go a little bit higher, but yeah, I think that idea should be okay. It's a very slight tweak from what I said in the video. I can just mention that as like a 3-second thing to point out. Still going to stick to the original idea, but instead I'm going to move it back by about a foundation. There you go. We're almost there now. Got a couple more corners to go. Where did I build that? There? Sure. There we go. No. Lost power. There we go. Just for now, put that there. Our punishment there was a bit of lag, but it's okay. The occasional stutter. Okay. So I know I said that the roof should take me 20 minutes, and I've already just spent like a good 10 minutes doing that. Oh well. we get rid of like the stutter and the lag, I've probably. I wonder how long I've been like in a laggy state since I've like started playing the game today. A good few minutes probably, just pure stutter. Sounds like me trying to do the intro of a video. Oh well. So yeah, see, it definitely does need that thing here, doesn't it? And I think this will actually cover it, right? No, wait. Right. Let's just get rid of that one and that one for now. Then going to get rid of all this. Up to only about there. Not too far. So it'll be like that. And then starting from here is when we're then going to build the roof. So they're going to have to go. And what is that? Oh, right, yeah. How am I going to do this? From out here it's simple, but how do I do it from inside? I guess just try the reverse ramp? What's this? Not the right thing. I have no idea what can even go in here. My mouse is broken again. What can we do here? Okay, I think I know what we can do. What if we do this? Nope. Okay, you just don't want to function. Cool. That will make life... like, that little feature right there, that little bug, has just added an extra 15 minutes onto my day. So I'm going to have to do this for every single corner, and there's like 30 corners here. Wow, that's actually really frustrating. Oh well, tough. No, Jesus Christ. Whoever built that. Okay, that's been built somewhere. There, I assume that's the one that it was. Okay. That can then go there. And when it comes to up here... I think a jetpack will be best for this. Should have one in my depot. It is gonna like almost crash my game to search my depot, but there we go. Perfect. Okay, good. So yeah, just have to build this out now, essentially. One thing I am missing though is this. There it is. Yep. I think I'm a bit more happy with that. But when it comes to the interior of this, we're actually going to need to place down the wall again, because this blueprint won't fully cover all of it, I believe. In fact, I can't actually build this. Okay, that's fine, that's cool. No, oh my... Literally every single thing that could go wrong has gone wrong within the last 5 minutes. Now the game's... Should be in the right spot. Seems like it's too high though. How are you half a foundation too high? Wait, what? No, you're not. Oh, there we go. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Then we can get rid of you. And you. When we come back underneath here. Right. The annoying part now, though, is that I can't place this basic wall here. Because if I do that, it's going to stick out the top of here. Okay, that's fine. So I have to place in the 1 meter wall all the way around the multiple layers. That's fine. Again, that's added an extra, God knows how long onto our day. But that's fine. So how are we going to do interior corners? So you start there. You go all the way around to here. Like that. Then do one more. To here. In fact, if I do this the entire way around, then come back for the corners, that might save me some time. Well, maybe not. It gives me something else to do, so let's do it. How are we looking underneath, by the way? Should be looking like that. Perfect. Okay, it is. But at least that's one thing that's worked today. Took us a while, but we got there in the end. We don't want this last one to be zoned. See. Brilliant. Rotate you round to here. We were just off by 1 there. You were, yes. I mean, I still think this will be a good idea. I'm still confident in it. Roof, I can't see it being that difficult to do. I really can't. The only difficult part about it is just trying not to overlap certain blueprints together. Because it's not going to fit together perfectly. It won't do. Some parts will be slightly off, which is a shame, but it's okay. That's probably going to take the longest time to actually, like, solve. After we do solve that problem, it should be pretty much smooth sailing from there. Which is nice. It didn't really take a minute to think how this is going to look from down here. It shouldn't make any sort of difference, right? Yeah. Hardly any sort of difference at all. That's perfect. This is where one of the weird blocks are. That's okay. Oh shit, I don't know why I'm so tired today. No idea. That's where the other gap is. I knew there was one more gap there. Found it. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Not terrible. Oh. Just jumped off the map there. Well done, me. Very good at parkour, obviously. I'm not necessarily Tony Hawk, let's just say that. A quick order save coming up there as well. Lovely. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It's not like I drank an energy drink an hour ago and now I'm starting to like recover. I don't even drink energy drinks. Oh no, sometimes I do. Like, not Red Bull, not Monster, none of that sort of stuff. The only energy drinks I've ever had is Wraith Energy and the sugary drinks that you get in an MRE, a ration pack. That's about it. Oh, we've already got something there. Nice. I don't know if the corners are going to take very long to do, because all in theory I've got to do, right? It's just add in 2 pieces. And that should be it. Welcome, Zhao. Hope that you're well. What does this factory Colosseum produce? The starter factory. It doesn't really make that much stuff. It makes wire, cable, iron plates, iron rods, concretes, steel pipes, steel beam, SAM fluctuators, reanimated SAM, computers, supercomputer, plastic, obviously, a bunch of fuel, so a bunch of power there as well, encased industrial beams, modular frames, motors, stators, some other stuff. Yeah, it's a relatively simple starter factory. It's producing everything that I need to make my bigger factories. That's essentially what it is. Okay, let's just try and do one of these corners very quickly. I'll select that so it brings up this menu quicker. We then do... in theory... that. Then... this. No, okay. Although there should be another... wait, no. Wait. Is that the one? Kind of, but no. No, that's... no. I think it's this one that I need. Yep. Well, let me just equip my hover pack very quickly so it makes this part a bit easier to do. Lovely. So the bit up there is not a problem. And bring you down here a little bit. There we go. See if that's my hotbar there. No, that didn't work. Too high up. Okay. Sure. Why is it a different color? Why is it so much lighter than everything else? It's fine. I mean, I'm going to keep it, but sure. Then you need to change to this. Perfect. So that's how my corners are going to look. From up here is extremely simple. From down here, not so much. But it does what we needed to do. Welcome, Roan. Hope that you're doing well today. What are we making? Well, this is just the exterior of our starter factory. Originally, it was just supposed to be a concrete cube. I didn't want to actually over-design it. I just wanted it to be a very simple cube to essentially contain the lag of my game. We've now essentially done a small design. It's nothing remarkable, but it works, so I'm happy with that. Again, originally, this was literally just supposed to be a concrete cube. And now it's not. But I think it looks a bit nicer. I'm happy with it for that reason. We'll take it. Yeah, now I'm just doing the roof, making sure it looks presentable on every side. After we do the roof, we're not really done as per se, because this factory will never truly be done, but it means that I can start working on other factories, like my aluminium factory that you can just see over there. In fact, if I zoom in with this screen, that, it's right there in the background. Got my space elevator factory, then my aluminium stuff. There we go. You're new here. Well, it's good to have you on the channel. Welcome. I am live. Well, I try and be live every day now. Yeah, it's incredible to have you tuning in, and thank you very much. Hope you enjoy your stay. Where is it? There it is. I do want to try and get a video out this week. I know I haven't released a video now in a very long time, which is very unlike me. But I'm just not rushing it. I'm enjoying taking my time. Right, how am I going to do that? Wait, no, this one should be really simple. I don't want to jinx it, actually. So what's wrong with you now? Okay, so you have to change to this. Roger that. And then you and go to this. There we go. That's fine. Do the corners, then we'll go around here placing down our walls up there. Fantastic. Welcome, Dirk. Hope that you're well. Your definition of starter factory is very different from yours. Well, it started off as a starter factory. We were literally only making like the most basic iron, copper, and concrete stuff. But then it just kept on growing and growing and growing. The original plan was very, very basic, but things changed. Yep. Okay, that's actually a lot easier to do. This way I don't have to actually destroy one of the walls. I can just place the bit on top first, and then place this directly underneath it. Okay. That makes life a lot easier for me. The only problem is the power, because we built this a bit too high up now. Am I going to redo it? You know what? Yeah, let's just destroy everything, you know. No. I have not got the remaining brain cell capability to destroy everything that I've just done. For the sake of my sanity, it's a no from me. Here we go. You tear down your starter factory early on. Oh yeah, a lot of people do that. I do that. The whole point of this certain playthrough for me personally is to try a lot of new things. This is like an experimental series for me. So I can try something in this series. If it works, I'll do the same thing in my next series. If it doesn't work, I'll never do it ever again. And then I'll probably cry about it for a couple days and then get over it. This starter factory, like, it produces everything I need. For the last month, whenever I've needed something to build my rocket fuel factory or plastic factory, aluminium factory, it's just being made here. And it goes straight to my dimensional depot. So I'm literally not doing anything. It feels like I'm playing creative half the time. So I love it for that reason. It is very chaotic and it's not very efficient. Because again, it's a starter factory. I started making it within like my very first day of playing this series. So unfortunately that does mean that some parts of it just aren't very efficient. So it's getting a well-deserved upgrade sometime soon. Welcome Ian, welcome back. Hope that you're well. Yeah, I've built a wall. I've built a wall all the way around my starter factory. And guess who paid for it? It was me. Okay, autosave. Now I need this part. feels a bit weird, like rotating between parts. Oh well. So you're gonna be that. There we go. Good. And on Desert Star, yeah, the Desert Dune is just such a fantastic biome. It really is. I know I keep saying it, but I truly do love it. What piece do I need here? I need this one. There we go. Nice. All the way up here there as well. So now we are going to need this, I believe. No, good start, nice. Pure talent. And now we're going to need this. Yes, okay, there we go. Now we can make things a lot more efficient. And how quickly we can get this covered. That can be a tip and trick. Did you guys know there was a hotbar? You did? Oh. School facing a wall as punishment, but you're doing it hours for... I know. I mean, maybe school should implement the system. Just add Satisfactory to your school curriculum. Rather than going to maths, just get Satisfactory on. I wouldn't say no to that if I was still in school. Many years ago now. Another brick. It is. Another brick in... No, I can't. No, I'm not going to sing the song. No. I'll get demonetized for copyright strike. But my voice is just so accurate that, you know. Yeah. Not because I can't sing. No. It's because my voice is just too similar, so... Yeah. I know, very sad, very sad. There we go. I didn't have to do this. Like, again, I'm overcomplicating things. But I feel like that's almost part of the brand at this point. So far, you've stripped mined every resource in all the grass fields. Gold Coast and now expanding into the Red Forest and the swamps. Yeah, the grass field has a lot of biomes. The problem with it, though, is that all the resource nodes are terrible. They're all impure, like the worst nodes in the game, really. How am I going to do this? I can't get over there. I very quickly switch from... No. Oh my... Why does everything stutter? Thank you. Nice. Okay, now for you, what we have to try and do is... Mouse, please. Everything's broken. Everything I own is broken. It's actually frustrating. It's painful. Now we're going to need you. Yes. These are the moments. These are the plays. That's why you started there? Yeah, fair enough. I started there for my last series, and I think I streamed that series. I actually forgot now. I made a series from it. No, yeah, I did. I remember now, yeah. It was alright. It wasn't dreadful. It was okay. I do still prefer the Dune Desert, though. Although I have actually made a tier list where I do rank every single biome, and it's not just like opinion-based, but it's actually evidence-based. So I go through all the resource nodes, if it's dangerous, if it's a good starting area, potentially. So, that was an interesting video. I really enjoyed that. The comments were quite nice in it as well, which is rare. The problem is, even if I do present facts, it will still annoy people. There's not really much else I can do from my end about that. If I'm presenting factual information, then someone just says, "Nuh-uh." I mean, what can I do? It's a fact. Facts aren't debatable. Opinion is. So. If you overclock a manufacturer, oh, imagine getting that on your GCSE paper. I think I just prefer regular maths, honestly. Drop you down like that, it's lovely. And with you, this. I think that's right. I guess we're gonna find out in just a moment anyway. Come on. I've got faith. I can't go high enough. There we go, nice. We've got a few more corners left to go, and then we can actually start working on the roof itself, which shouldn't be that difficult to do. When we get this tedious part done, then that's good. I often find the tedious parts are sometimes the most important. No. There we go. For this wall, where am I gonna... it's this one, isn't it? Perfect. Well, I think that's perfect. Yes. One more of those around here. That, yep. No, I placed it. I mean, clearly I didn't, but I thought I did. Go. 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 Alternative recipe. Yes. Imagine Satisfactory without alternate recipes. I think I might be a little bit depressed if that was the case. Alternate recipes are such a fantastic feature. It can literally and completely change your world. Your Satisfactory world, not your real world. Or maybe your real world. Depending how seriously you take Satisfactory. Let's go up here. I can't go up here, okay. Now I think there's 2 corners left and we're done. Ah, dearie me. The only other bit we've got to try and do now is the walls around the outside. Even though they're not necessarily that important. I wonder how it's going to look like without it. Also, let me just turn the light on. Oh, we've done that wall. Nice. I'm also going to try and add some columns as well. On the inside of this factory, because it would look a bit weird if it's just like nothing. There's no columns going from the foundation to the roof. So I think that would be quite a nice addition. It should take a very small amount of time to actually do that. I might get it done today. I might even do that on the interior stream. I don't know yet. But the interior stream won't be happening for a very long time. I'm going to be taking a break from the starter factory for a while until I probably just wake up one day and like, no, I'm gonna do this now. Today is the day. It's coronation day. Nice. I love how it takes 12 rotations for that. Okay, that should be all of that done now. Nice. Now all I've got to try and do is... Please, just... There we go. So what I want to try and do now is select... No. This. No. No, yeah, that was the right one. Doesn't matter what angle it's rotated, it'll be right either way. It randomizes every recipe in the game. I've seen that. I haven't tried it yet though, because I don't want my 13th reason why, so that's why I haven't tried it. Like a flashbang. It literally feels like I'm being flashbanged. We do that. There we go. I've had enough of that hovercraft. Hoverpack, whatever it's called. Okay, unfortunately, you actually overlap this by quite a lot. That would be fine. Do I want that though? No. I think you'll find the way you were, actually. No lag. Lag's a myth. Lovely. Welcome, Row Dog A. What building are you working on? This is just our starter factory. We are currently trying to add a wall to the outer perimeter, and then we are now covering it with a roof. And it looks fine. Yeah, this is what it's going to end up looking like, roughly. I do want to have some sort of like light pillars to make it look not as bad or as dire. But yes, that's the idea at least. It's a very minimalistic build. It's nothing too over the top. Yeah, I know everyone... Okay, everyone keeps commenting about the size of my starter factory. It's... Okay, should I call it my first factory then? Because, I mean, it is a starter factory to some extent. I can understand it's not like the typical starter factory. It's a bit worse. Zoop you lot out to that. Let's just try and zoop you lot out here as well. I suppose I just want this to go to the very end. That should be fine. There we go. So you're 16 out in total. That's not bad. Oh, sorry, 26. Yeah, 26 is even better, actually. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this is going to look. Also, ew. That's okay. I'm not going to remove that entire thing because of that. It's annoying, but this light's also serving quite an important role. Always interesting to see what content creators do when they operate on the larger scale side of things. Well, personally, I'm a gamer first and then a content creator. So even if I wasn't doing streams and videos, I would build this. I'm not building this just for the camera. Like, this is just my playstyle. Yeah, I'm definitely a gamer first. I don't see myself as a content creator. I just do it for a bit of fun. Now we should be able to go one more out, then I think we should be off by about one foundation, which is actually a little bit annoying in some ways. Hopefully it's not 2 foundations though. Good, okay. Right. Take it. Zoop you down over there as well. And same with you. But essentially, the purpose of this factory is to produce every single item in the game that I'm going to need to build my main factories. I love my videos. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Again, those videos that I make, a lot of them, like the best recipe videos, that's something I would calculate even if I wasn't making videos about it. But the main reason why I publish those videos is because I know other people might find it useful. And judging by the comments that I read, people do actually find it really useful, which is really cool to see. Sometimes it does surprise me. The support some of the videos get. Helps a lot when planning. I'm glad. Helps me a lot as well. actually run out of concrete. We've done it. Finally. I was waiting all that time to run out of concrete, and it finally happened. Thank goodness. I know it sounds weird that I'm happy I run out of concrete, but I never do, because I've got like 4-dimensional depots all give me concrete. So I was waiting for that forever, but there we go, finally. How are we looking over here? Solid 5 frames per second there, love to see it. Are you looking? You're not doing terrible. There is one very small thing I do actually want to try and change, though. It looks really cool being inside of a building. Because bear in mind, I've got 730 hours on this save. I believe what it says in the title, so... Okay, almost 750, but some of that's AFK time as well. And for all of those hours, this factory has just been outdoors. But only within the last 3 or 4 hours, we are now inside of a building. Not fully yet, because you can still see the sky, but it's such a weird difference. It really is. Okay, this is where I wanted to come to. So, I want to actually move this out of the way. I then want to get rid of you. I then want to get rid of you. Why does it lag whenever I remove anything? This is the thing, right? If I remove an object, my game lags. If I select an object, my game lags. If I build a blueprint, my game lags. If I change my hotbar, my game lags. If I breathe, my game lags. It's just like... I know it's my PC, but it's just infuriating. At this stage. Okay, this is where I want to add my smart splitter instead. It's not just a starter factory. I've also built a rubber and plastic factory out there, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I've got a massive train line going across the map. I've got a rocket-fueled factory that took about a month and a half to build. I've got another train line going across there. I've got another rocket fuel thing over there. I've got my space elevator build over there, and I've got a massive aluminium factory. So we've done a lot of progress on this save. It's not just one factory. It just so happens this is the factory I'm working on today. What specs you've got? It's a 1070, that's all I know. I'm not really a PC gamer. Just so happens the game that I like at the moment is a PC game. But no, I'm a PlayStation player, really. Yo. That looks hideous. I'm never going to see that ever again, luckily. So anything can go that way, then you're going to be the overflow. This way, you're going to completely fill up now before you go into the awesome sink. I think that's a much better way of doing that. You upgraded yours. Yeah, I was thinking about upgrading myself as well. Why are these lights turned on? What? Why are these lights on? There's no power up there. No, you're not on, but... Okay. Sure. Sky. Yeah, this thing. This weird blue and white thing up there. I don't like it. Come on. That was extremely close. I don't normally make that. Okay, this is actually quite far away, isn't it? Are we off by 2 or 3? 3? I don't like that. I don't like being off by 3. So I think what we're actually going to try and do here is this. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's fine. We'll do that. And we'll do this. Yeah, this is the blue room. Yes. Big blue blob. That just shows you how popular Satisfactory is. Like, in this game, you've got the, I believe it's called a sky. You've got the clouds, you've got the sky. And then now in real life, if you look outside your window, you can see a sky. Like, this game literally pioneered changing our Earth. Isn't that just remarkable? Go 9 out for you. There we go. Like, without Satisfactory, we wouldn't have a sky. That's just remarkable. Ow. I don't know if you heard that, but I just clicked my finger there, and that was actually rather painful. Lag. I breathe, it lags. I die, it lags. I survive, it lags. I give birth, it lags. I mean, it's just it just keeps going on and on. I think you actually fit in perfectly, don't you? Oh, you do. Wow. You don't. I think you're off by 2. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not upset with that. I'm actually furious. Then I think you're off by 2 as well. Again, I'm not upset with that. It is what it is. Then yeah, you off by 3. Yeah. This time, I think we're okay with it. Yeah, no, we'll be fine with that. Let's just very quickly fill in what we've done. Molded by it. I was not molded by the lag, unfortunately. Not today, not in this life. How far back do you go? You go back by 7. Damn. That's really disappointing. We'll select you and go out to, yeah, about there, why not? See where that takes us. Lovely. I do always try and prioritize having fun in this game over, like, efficient factories. But one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of the time I do have fun when my factory is efficient. So it just sort of works hand in hand, which is, you know, quite handy. No pun intended. Just satisfying as well. Getting like an exact amount of numbers going into each other to then form the exact amount of one thing that you actually need, which is a very difficult and complicated way of saying it's good when you can do proper maths. Also, look at this view, by the way. We actually get a view of our rocket fuel factory and our coal power plant that I kind of completely forgot that I've made. And then, don't look at that. Don't. It's like that scene in The Walking Dead when Carol was talking to that girl. Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers. Don't look at that. Nope. And then Carol then shoots the kid. Spoiler. It's been out for like a decade. If you haven't seen it, it's not my fault. It's like when someone says like a Harry Potter spoiler. It's like, oh, no way. Wow, really? Because like I couldn't have just read that or something. Anyway. Let's just finish doing this. I don't know how far back I need to go with this. Let's just try. 22,000 concrete on us. It's actually a really cheap blueprint. Oh, nice. Pure talent. Pure talent. The only thing it really costs a lot of is concrete. Plastic, wire, cable, plates, caterium. Not really a lot of any of that. Good. It is good. Probably quote your joke. Oh, it's okay. I'll forgive you. I think. We'll see. Welcome back, Vinod. You've just missed us defeating the Ender Dragon. Yeah, they added the Ender Dragon in update 1.6. And because I make content and have over 15 billion subscribers, I get early access to updates. It's really cool. Yeah. "13 years, wow. That was a while ago now. I love how most of the good movies were released over a decade ago. I think the main reason for that is because if you look at a lot of movies that are released nowadays, especially from no particular company, Disney, sorry, there was something in my throat there, I didn't say Disney. A lot of them are remakes. So it's like either watching the exact same thing you watched a decade ago, or you're watching a worse version of what you were watching a decade ago. For most cases. Not all, but for most. Yeah, we got the Steve skin as well from the Minecraft movie. Yeah. That movie's gonna, like, break so many people. Mentally and physically. I'm gonna add this here. Why not? No, I don't know. No, stop. Stop. Don't want to do that. I can't go through with it. You'll then go round to there. I'm hoping I can try and squeeze you in here. It looks like I actually can. Not. Heck. That's fine. No, I'm still going to commit with that. Yep. And I got rid of the wrong thing. I am such a blueberry muffin, man. How does, like, my unbelievable lack of talents overflow into so many categories in my life? Like, I should be studied. I volunteer myself as tribute to be studied by NASA. You straight? Yeah, no, you are. That's fine. It didn't look it, but no, you are straight. Okay, let's just, like, fix what I've done here. You should be... Yeah, okay, there's a very tiny gap in here. That's completely fine. That won't impact anything. Not fear. Do not worry. Do not fear. I'm gonna drown my hope in beer. Drown my misery in beer should be the words. That is craft? Yeah, it's the new update. It's the collab. Can you... Oh, I hope they don't collab. I mean, the only similarity between Minecraft and Satisfactory... Actually, there's quite a lot. There's actually loads. Well, I wouldn't say loads, but there's a good amount of similarities between the two. I was going to say the main one is that both companies were founded in Sweden. I believe Coffee Stain Studios is based in Sweden, and Mojang is Swedish. I believe. I have to Google search this now. I'm like 95% sure it is. Sweden. Yeah. Sweden. 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 There we go. I think I went through about 12 different accents and still didn't land on a Swedish one, but you know, that's okay. Sweden. No, stop. Sorry to the Swedish audience out there. You had to endure that. Yeah, there goes my Coffee Stain Studio partnership. I've never had one. Let's add in this light here. We can definitely go out by one more blueprint. Oh yeah, look at that. That's almost a perfect fit. I'm in April because the 1.0 trailer was 1 month before the release. Yeah. I don't know why I've got a feeling it's going to be April 1st, but I kind of doubt it. Luckily, I'm not really going away anytime during April, so I can stream the launch day. I should probably mention this now, as I'm sure I'll mention down the line with more 1.1 stuff. But I will be doing a 1.1 stream the minute it drops. So in case you guys would like to see that, then yeah. That's what we're doing. Lovely. I'm going to continue you a little bit out to there. And just for now, I'm going to stop that there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this should actually be a perfect fit. I hope. It seems to be... Oh, wait. It's kind of a perfect fit. Yes, but actually no. Wait, it's okay. Operation Stop the Lag has actually caused more lag. Oh, dearie me. Wait, did I actually... No, yeah, I did make a clip for this in the video. I do want to very quickly record something else though for the video. There we go. Oh, the train's coming in. No! Well. Yeah, 420, yeah. Love the hit there as well. Alright. What's... Oh, wow. No comments. I have no comments. Oh, my webcam's still on the screen. Ooh, well, I'm very intelligent. Oh dear. And wait, no. Let's walk back first. And some time has passed, and already things are starting to look decent in some regard. I'm just doing the outside perimeter first with the light blueprints, then the inside will be so much easier to then do. But I must say, it is very weird having had this factory here now for over 700 hours, and it always being out in the, well, the outside. But now we've started to build everything inside. So it does definitely make the factory look rather weird, but I don't necessarily think it looks out of place. I'm really enjoying this build so far. Let's continue with the roof, which hasn't really taken as long as I thought it would. Let's then obviously connect the lights up here as well. Holy lag, there we go. We'll connect the lights, turn everything on, and then, well, that would be a massive step forward with trying to complete Operation Desert Dome. That would have been so much better there without the lag. I didn't plan on jumping on the train circling around the factory there. It just sort of worked out. But again, the lag completely just destroyed that momentum. Oh well. Hi again, it's me. Oh. It's going good so far though. I generally do think this factory is... It's not the worst thing I've ever done. It's not. It's probably top 5, but it's not... It's not that bad. Just the interior now looks crap, and that was the whole point. The whole point is that it was supposed to not look good. In a weird way. In a brutalist sort of, like, style. Oh, Immortal Cheese with the sub. Thank you very much, man. Welcome to the channel, and thank you very much for subscribing. I know this content is just extremely entertaining. I've been building a wall for 3 streams. Oh dear. But we are close towards the end now. The end is in our sights. Are you gonna fit? Oh, that fits so nicely. You, on the other hand, don't fit nicely, but that's okay. Not everything can be perfect. The world would be a boring place if everything was perfect. Oh well. Yeah, no plan's the best plan, yeah. That's why with some videos I don't really make a script. I mean, for some videos I definitely do make a script. Because I've got the unfortunate ability to go... to yap for a considerable amount of time. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. I can talk a lot even when I don't necessarily want to. Which is a bit of a shame. Luckily with a script, I can type out what I want to say before I say it. Because a lot of the time, I want to say something, but my brain can't get the words out. Which is really annoying. I know it's called, people call it like dyslexia. I don't care. I don't know what I've got, but it doesn't bother me. All the teachers in school were like, have you got tested for this and that and that and this and this and that thing? No, I haven't. Thank you for asking. Now, they all thought there was something wrong with me. There probably is, to be fair. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I find spending several hours of doing maths in a video game fun, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is something wrong with me. But I enjoy it, though. Not everyone's perfect. Nobody's perfect to everyone. Yeah, I want to build you there. My PC is like screaming out for help now. It is properly screaming. One thing I haven't actually tested yet is that all of my blueprints here should actually line up with one another. In fact, let me just do that very quickly. Because if this doesn't line up, I'm screwed. It does. Okay, that's actually perfect. Wow, great. Fantastic. Problem solved, problem avoided. Cut that bit off there as well. And that's lovely. Richard plays calculator clip from Amazing World of Gumball. I've never seen like a full episode of Gumball before. I think it's because I never really watched Nickelodeon. Because here in the UK, I think we've got it now, probably, but we only had CBBC and CBeebies, which is what you would watch when you were, like, very young. Then CBBC is what you'd watch in, like, I don't know, secondary school. I mean, I used to watch CBBC in secondary school. I don't think most people did. No, actually, I think I was a bit younger, to be fair. Okay, now all I've got to do is literally just connect these blueprints together. And because these two blueprints line up with one another, I know that every blueprint that I've placed down will line up with one another, which is great. And then we've got to connect all the power together. Which sounds simple, and I suppose it kind of is. It will just take a minute to do. Although I did say the roof would take me 20 minutes to do, and it's now been almost an hour. So, again, great. About your quick wire setup, each system can create 625 per minute, and they need 12,000, so around 15 setups, damn. But at least with your quick wire though, you can add all of those, or you can what's the word I'm looking for? The 625 quick wire that you are creating can all fit on one conveyor belt, which makes the logistics a bit easier. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not sure if you've got Mark 6 conveyor belts unlocked, which of course can carry 1,200 resources per minute, in comparison to the 780 that a Mark 5 can do. But even still, a Mark 5 conveyor belt is really good. It's almost perfect for everything except for... that was almost very bad. Except for a pure Mark 3 miner at 250% efficiency. Otherwise, it is almost perfect. There we go. Ooh. Lovely. This is going well. I don't know what to say. I'm surprised. Concrete's a bit of a problem. We've eaten through 20,000 concrete in the space of plastic. Are plastics all gone as well? No. Can't believe it. Okay, let's just get ourselves a bunch of concrete. Then a generous serving of plastic. here. I've forgotten where everything is. This feels like a completely different factory. My brain can't handle this. It's like living in your house for like 20 years and discovering a secret door that leads to Narnia. And then you eat some like Turkish delight or something. I didn't watch the movie. I don't know what happens. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Is that what it's called? Narnia. That was a good movie. I like that movie. Plastic. We can probably try and get our plastic from somewhere over here. I remember watching that movie for the very first time when I was a kid, and I didn't understand what was happening. There was like a half deer, half human who was friends with a child, and then they were then friends with otters, or was it beavers? One of them. And then one of the kids then was friends with a woman, and he liked Turkish delights. She then stole him, kidnapped him, and then made him betray. I assume that movie is what drugs feel like. Whoever thought of the plot of that movie, I want to ask some questions. What were they on? Was it a good movie? I mean, yeah, I didn't hate it. I don't really hate... Wait. Did I just commit a war crime? No, I didn't. Good. Because sometimes when I leave, like, for example, plastic or any other resources like that, it really annoys me. So I've got to make sure to sort everything like that. That way it doesn't annoy me. Anyway. It's one of those movies that is... It's questionable, but it's not bad. Unlike most movies released nowadays. That are just dreadful. See, I've got a better idea. You can squeeze something like 7,200 per minute quick wire out of one pure Caterium. Yeah. I think that's the recipe I'm doing. So I'm using pure Caterium ingots. I'm then using the recipe that then combines the Caterium ingots with copper ingots, which then gives you a lot more bang for your buck in regards of Caterium. Yep. The new Snow White movie, and watching that made you feel like you're on drugs. Yeah, I've heard, yeah, mostly bad things about it. Yeah. I mean, the movie was always going to fail, though. There's a problem, like, when you take an IP like Snow White, and then you completely change the story because you don't like the original story, it makes you question, why do it in the first place? Why not have a movie that isn't about a princess who is literally described as having skin as white as snow, and instead have a new princess that can be played by Rachel Zegler, I believe her name was, who would much rather suit her role. Because I believe she's a good actress. She can sing. But her role doesn't match Snow White. At all. Not to mention the rest of the cast and the AI-generated dwarfs. That was weird to say. Welcome, Real Duck Norris. Hope that you're doing well, man. Absolutely bizarre. Yeah, bizarre is probably the best word to describe it. And what I don't understand about the Seven Dwarves is... He was saying something about... I don't know, like, they were talking about the dwarves. But... I don't remember the exact conversation, but they were saying essentially something along the lines of they didn't just want Snow White to be what it was in the 1930s, I think it came out. I don't know, somewhere around then. They wanted to adapt it so that it can suit a modern audience, essentially. But what they've done by adding in those ghastly looking AI generated dwarfs is that 7 dwarf actors who could have had a role but now haven't, because you've decided to essentially add whatever sort of CGI they decided to add, which makes no sense to me personally. Oh well. I don't get it. And again, the problem is they're trying to appeal to an audience that would never watch it in the first place. And then the audience that would have watched it now won't watch it because it's not what they're used to. Which again makes no sense. It's a bit like if I switch my content to Animal Crossing content. Then I made really bad Animal Crossing videos. And then I was saying, well, why aren't you guys supporting my Animal Crossing videos? It's because you're not here for Animal Crossing. And then the content that I do make for Animal Crossing is then terrible. So you lose the people that were once interested, and then you gain nobody. That's essentially the analogy that I'm trying to make. If you use my game's lagging so bad now. The leech recipe is like 9,600. Damn. That's a lot. Again, there are some fantastic recipes in this game. There really are. There really are. Oh, we're missing Quickwire. All of that talk about Quickwire. Right, one thing I do actually want to try and check on is this. So right now, the only thing we're actually missing is Quickwire. Okay, fair enough. We're only going to need about 1,500. Yeah, water's nice and easy. I think sulfuric acid also a possibility. Yeah, I don't want to use sulfur though, if I'm honest. Can, but it's just not for me personally. A little bit more just in case. Take a breath, take it deep, calm yourself, he said to me. If you play to keep. Take the gun and count to 3. I forgot the rest of the song. No time to think. My turn to go. You can see my heart racing. You can see it beat through my chest. I don't know. It's Rihanna. Rihanna, oh, I love her music. I think it was like the early 2010s where every single song she made was just a banger. Every single one. She just didn't miss. Although to be fair, like early 2000s to like 2016, there was just something about the music, the quality of music coming out at that time, I just didn't appreciate enough as a kid. Every time you turn on the radio, there's a new song, and it's always guaranteed to be good. Unless it's Dance Monkey. I can't stand Dance Monkey. I think that came out way later than 2016. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against the artist. But the actual song, I don't. I won't jam to it, let's just say that. It's not my jam. It's the furthest thing from jam. It's like, it's still a strawberry at that point. Can I fall down you? Please let me go through you. Please. Oh my god. There we go. This looks so weird. Oh. I mean, there's enough spotlights, isn't there? Is there too many spotlights? Maybe. Am I going to remove it? No, I'm not going to remove it. Very final thing that I'll do though is record a segment for a video. There we go. You're making everything you can possibly make with steel pipes with all the alt recipes. That's what I'm doing. Well, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm trying not to use any steel beams because they're just a lot more expensive and more complicated to make than steel pipes. for the most part. Here we go. Epic commentary commencing in 3, 2, Wahid. And just like that, this is so weird for me, but you know what? We've done it. Do I think there's too many spotlights? Potentially, yes. And again, I do want to add some of those columns, like what I added on the exterior of the factory, but instead I want to try and do that for the interior. One thing that I do actually quite like, though, is this sort of like ramp that we got going around here, as well as this sharp corner as well every now and then. I actually think it does actually contribute quite a lot to the overall factory. But yes, this looks so weird. But is it actually going to contain the lag? Well, I hope so. But we won't know until this project's actually finished. Regardless though, that is the roof pretty much fully done now. But what's next? Well, I want to try and make sure nice. Oh, dearie me. Let me try and get on top of the train. Lovely. Well, firstly, I want to try and make sure that all of these spotlights are actually turned on, because as of right now, they are not. And of course, the second thing is then to add in the columns and the pillars. And then lastly, of course, I want to make sure that this is actually... Oh, my game just stopped. Nice. And then lastly, I want to make sure this project's actually Ah! And then lastly, I want to make sure this project's actually worth it. Does it contain the lag? Well, in a few minutes' time, we're going to find out. I hate lag. I actually hate it, man. How many times do I have to be speaking? And then the game's like, no, stop. Stop. Hush. Oh, dearie me. Oh, well. It's gonna grind my gears. I've only got 3 gears left and it's grinding on all of them. It looks super cool. Thank you very much, Dirkville. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like, the actual inside of this factory is gonna get so much laggier. As you can see by Exhibit A. But from the exterior, it should be okay. I still don't know why those 2 spotlights are turned on. Oh well. Yeah, so for our next stream, we're going to turn the power on to our lights, add in those pillars, add in the columns, probably do some extra interior work, but nothing crazy, I promise. I actually cancel that. I don't promise it, because I'd probably break my promise. And then, I think we're in a pretty good place. I really do think that we are in a pretty good place. Regardless though, thank you guys very much for watching. Had quite a lot of people tune in there as well. Lots of new faces, which is always awesome to see. So thank you very much for watching. And yeah, should be live again tomorrow. This video that I'm trying to make then should be coming out on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. That's the plan at least. Yeah. But yep, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for the 8 likes on today's stream. You almost managed to break double digits there for like the 3rd stream in a row, which would have been nuts, but that's completely fine. Regardless, have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you again to everyone who tuned in. Welcome to the 2 new subscribers as well. Thank you very much for that. And I will see you guys on tomorrow's live stream, where we'll be continuing and finishing this and planning something a little bit special with a brand new factory. Woo! It's not really that much of a surprise. I've been talking about it for like the last week, but yep. Regardless, thank you for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and remember, Godspeed.